EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, and not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. 48-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 34-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here, they feel that way.
He'll manage only a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
In second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Jaguars are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 45 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tipton. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Up and very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage with nothing more.
The 46-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Nix. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
Gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
10 more yards. That's another.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Jaguars on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he can't get away. 16.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's next. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The former first overall pick in 2022, Travon Walker, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Bates' kick is good. The Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. A gain of 66 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Real quick.
Throwing Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. They can get to him at the 15-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Jackson.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Tootin. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 37-yard line.
Outside, so I'm standing inside. Shout you and I vibe to the boom. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They hand it to Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
And they're on the 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down. And we'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. To throw is Jackson. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First down, Jaguars.
Jackson now to throw on first down. On the move left. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A 38-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
For the Jaguars.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he'll get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Nix. Open man left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and
2nd and inches.
At the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 22 now, here's second and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Flush to his right.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass.
In trouble, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Throwing, Nix on the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Now kind of a desperation pitch there. It'll wind up incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Jackson now on second down. Forced out wide. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That's caught left side by Hockenson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
38-yard line.
Moore going in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught once again by Hockenson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for a touchdown.
Lions 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. But obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Jack Kaiser. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
I really like this play design. They're trying to match up the speed of this running back versus the linebacker in coverage, but do it vertical down the middle of the field. And when he can get that matchup, they feel that's advantage offense.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Big snap a night, big trench, bouncing to the beat.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Oh, my son! They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will score! Game on! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 5. Quick swag. Looked in by Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On the ground, here's Chitton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Lions calls their first timeout. They'll get together prior to the second down play. On the zone read, it's a give to Chutin. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Carr on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
This is 1st and 10. A run with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here comes second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That'll be complete to Chutin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Lions are right back in this one.